This is the Final Fantasy Randomizer Marathon for Winter 2023, benefiting the South Carolina Firefighters Burn Children's Fund, whose mission is to ease the recovery process for MUSC's pediatric burn patients and their families through supplies and training for the highest quality burn care, family support, and education. Your donations, along with entering you to win prizes and reaching incentives to make upcoming runs more painful or enjoyable, though let's be real, they're the same thing. Pain is just fun to watch. They all help the Burn Children's Fund sponsor great programs such as Camp Can Do, a camp designed specifically for burn children, as well as go towards education courses for the public, hydrotherapy rooms, and supplies for care. You can use the command !Marathon in Twitch chat to get links to the schedule and incentives, the prizes, and of course the donation page. Thank you for watching. And now, most recently, you had... I'm pulling up the list. I'm not prepared for any actual information, you gotta understand. You had Sonny playing Dr. Mario with Luffy on host, and now we have Luffy playing Slay the Spire with Sonny on comms. So really nothing has changed from last run.
I was about to say hardly anything changed.
Yeah, flip-flopping the roles is all we did. And this will not be as fast as Sony blitzing Metal Dr. Mario. This is going to be a little bit more thought process involved here.
Yeah, because where my game was very much thinking on my feet and making split-second decisions, you're going to hear Luffy and I talk back and forth a lot of strategy in this, and we get to have a lot more goofy strategy to talk about as well in it.
Yeah, so what we're playing here is a game called Slay the Spire. This game is fantastic. It's a roguelike deck building game where you build a deck of cards and traverse up the spire with that deck of cards and a starting character to defeat the corrupt heart at the top of the spire. Real good time here. We're going to be doing something a little bit different though. We're going to be playing something called Prismatic Shard Start. So essentially what that is most of the 4 characters here get access to a card of color: red, green, blue, and purple. What Prismatic Shard does is it gives you access to cards of all color. So I believe Ironclad won the incentive for starting character, which I'm very excited about. So we're going to start with the Ironclad, and we're going to show off some pretty cool stuff, I think, today. There's some really unique synergies we can make with the cards from the other characters that we're going to play with.
Correction, that's the Iron Chad.
Yeah, that's right. Iron Chad in the house. I forgot I set that up. We're going to look at the whale bonus real quick, but I do just want to give a quick little highlight of some of the mods. A lot of this is kind of quality of life induced. If you could put your mouse over the relics up here, it'll give you some information on what they do on stream, which is really cool. The only thing here that changes anything with the gameplay of the game is this one called RNG Fix. It's a brand new mod that came out, which fixes some of the RNG coded into the game, where I'm not going to get into it, but through the first 6 floors based off of card rewards and enemy encounters, you can deduce what the game is going to give you throughout the rest of the run. So if you want to metagame the heck out of it, you can. What this does is fix it so that is not possible anymore and makes the game, I think, a little more what the developers intended. So that's the only mod that we're going to use that changes anything with gameplay. Everything else is quality of life or appearance based to make it more fun for us.
Yeah, and that RNG Fix mod, just in and of itself, is absolutely massive, as if you've played the game without the RNG Fix mod and you're going for a very specific deck build, depending upon what those first 6 floors or first 6 encounters give you, it can just turn around and destroy your deck immediately. You have to build something completely different from what you were originally intending to do.
So taking a look at the bonuses we get, this is Niao. She's the whale who used to live at the top of the spire, was defeated and sent down by the corrupt heart, and she brings us back to life. We've died numerous times, and each time she brings us back to traverse back up to defeat the spire. She gives us a select of 4 starting bonuses here, which all look fairly interesting. Okay.
This is an interesting starting set.
It is.
Now, let's go over the map real quick here while you've got it up. So you're going to notice the legend over there has 6 different icons. The question mark for an unknown, which is either an event, a shop, a chest, or an enemy.
Or a shrine.
Or a shrine, which I consider to be under the event flag. Of course, the merchants being the money bags in and of themselves, we're gonna try to hit some of those as we're able to. Unfortunately,
Early
all
merchants.
of them are early.
Interesting.
Treasures, you're only gonna have one treasure spot per act on acts 1 through 3.
Mm-hmm.
So we can decide which chest we want to take and go from there depending upon what path we take. The rest sites, you're going to see them scattered throughout. There are 3 different options that can be done at the rest sites. We'll go over them when we get to them. And then, of course, your enemy encounters, your elite encounters. But you'll notice with one elite, there are flames around it, as Luffy so graciously is circling the cursor around. Thank you for doing that.
Mm-hmm.
That is a burning elite. It has some sort of affix to make it stronger. And by affix, think of it more as a modifier.
Mm-hmm. They get either a regeneration, a metallicize where they gain block, or extra strength, and that scales with the act we are actually in. It's nice to get the Burning Elite out of the way early, but with this early map, I don't think that's possible.
I don't think it is either. And there was one other thing you forgot to throw in on that.
Mm-hmm.
Extra health.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that is also true. They can have max HP as well. Ironclad starts with the Relic of the Burning Blood, so we're going to heal 6 HP after combat unless we boss swap, and then obviously the Prismatic Shard. Looking at our starting options, Transform is fine. You have a starting deck here of 5 strikes, 4 defense, and a bash, which adds vulnerable. Status effects to the enemy is pretty key to helping you survive. Transform is fine, not very strong. Common Relic can be good. They usually add some damage, hopefully, which is really nice early on. Removing cards is very strong. You're going to hear us talk a lot about that. So this is a decent option, but with the early shops, I mean, I don't know. I might want to hit one and just kind of take a look at it. I'm still deciding on pathing as well. I think we're going to go one of these 2 routes over here. And then there is the Ye Old Boss swap. We can trade out our Burning Blood for another boss relic, which could be good, it could be bad. It just depends.
Yeah, and we've already talked about 2 tiers of relics in that. So each relic is of a specific tier or specific set of tiers, if you will. Of course, there's the common, there's uncommon, there's rare relics, which we might have an unknown lead us to an event to potentially get a rare relic. And then there are the boss relics. The boss relics, of course, only obtainable via bosses. Rare relic
path here and think about what I'm doing.
Rare relics, uncommon relics, and common relics you can buy within the shops. Each of them have a specific price threshold in and of themselves. And we'll get more into that as we continue on. I like the path that you've chosen.
I think it's good. It gives us 2 elites. It gives us a couple of rest sites. The latest possible shop, the 4th node. We're going to get some rewards on these. Most importantly, card rewards, but we'll get gold as well to do at this shop. I'm thinking that it's a common relic start. Boss swap could be fun, but I kind of want to show off the shard more than having to think twice about an extra different kind of starting relic. So I'm thinking common relic reward is a good starting point.
Let's do it.
All right, so let's see what we get here.
Potion belt's not bad.
Okay, that's good. Potion belt gives us an extra 2 potion slots, so we can hold 5 potions now instead of 4. It doesn't give an immediate value, but it could certainly pay off later on.
Now, there are 2 relics that would be very synergistic with the potion belt, and hopefully we can see one, if not both of them.
That'd be nice.
One of them's the white elephant statue. Well, I guess technically 3. One of them's the white elephant statue, which guarantees potions after every single combat. The other one that I was thinking of was Toy Ornithopter, which every time you quaff a potion, you regenerate 5 HP. But at the same time, there is a boss relic, which is the Sacred Bark, or the Potato Chip, or however you want to call it when you look at it, that doubles the effectiveness of potions.
Yep. And getting this relic early will definitely mitigate some choices on boss relic that we could definitely see after some of the acts. So with that being said, let's get started and see how we do here. Jawworm as the first enemy is pretty common, not too bad.
If I could interrupt real quick. Lord Fizzlebeef with a $25 donation. who says, Luffy, make the cards go! Put this towards adding another boss to Chrono Trigger Jets of Time.
I'm gonna
So
do
you
my
better
best
make
here.
those cards go.
I'm gonna do
Thanks,
my best.
Fizzle.
Thank you, Fizzle. I am intentionally taking some damage here because you want to damage down Jawworm as quickly as possible because they can be just really a big pain. Something else that we do a lot playing this game is we look at what we're drawing in our next hand. Like I know this is the next hand I draw. Attacking for 7, I'm going to single block here and bash to deal out some extra damage and deal 18 next turn. Hopefully Jawworm is not blocking and we can deal him down to 5 HP and hopefully kill on turn 5.
Now, this actually allows us to talk about status effects.
Bummer.
And one of the status effects that you're seeing here is Vulnerable. Vulnerable causes 25% more damage to be taken.
All right, there we go.
Unfortunately, not really going to get any use out of it, but that's okay.
Yeah, Jawworm's being rude. Taking damage to Jawworm is not uncommon. We're going to heal 6 back with the Burning Blood, so this is fine. He's just being really rude. He's not buffing at all. We kill here, which is lethal, but that was an annoying fight at best. First potion,
potion.
That's nice. We get a potion off the first combat, and our first card reward. Let's see what we get, fam.
You know,
Interesting.
This isn't a bad one, but
Yeah. Darkness, these are all defect cards because they're all blue. Darkness is nice. It can channel an orb. We have no way to use that orb though yet, so I'm thinking this is a sweeping meme all day. It's decent damage, draw a card, it's fine. And we definitely want to take some damage in our early combats here.
hold on a second, because don't you have one orb slot anyway because you have the ability to get the defect cards?
I do, but I cannot channel that orb unless I play this card multiple times. I'd rather just take a sweeping beam in order to have some, I guess I'd say, efficient and reliable damage.
I mean, you know I gotta throw out the question, though.
Of course, of course. Double Lice, again, common fight. They are both buffing. Well, they're going to debuff me this turn, so this is not super ideal, but we'll be able to block, I think, okay next turn, and maybe we can get lucky and deal enough damage to kill one of these guys. Depends on how much they're attacking for. They're going to debuff me for 4 turns here, which takes 25% of my damage away.
Yeah, the weekend debuff kind of sucks.
Okay, we got lucky here.
Luffy, are you able to turn off the screen shake by chance?
I believe I can. Yeah, let me see here. Turn that off. Should be better.
There you go, Lily. I got you.
Sorry, Lily. Appreciate you letting me know. I didn't mean that. Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
There's some options here.
There is. So Wallop is a Watcher card. We got 2 Watchers and an Ironclad card here. Battle Trance is really nice. 0 cost, draw 3. Upgrade to draw 4 at the cost of not being able to draw additional cards that turn. Flurry of Blows doesn't have much purpose for us. A little bit of damage, but we're not doing stance change things because we're not Watcher. Wallop 2 costs, deal 9, gain block back equal to the damage dealt, which also stacks with the vulnerable, so that is pretty useful. I'm thinking Wallop here is the way to go.
I would agree on this one. I mean, that recoil block, not to mention when you upgrade it, it just becomes that much more.
Yep, 12 damage.
Because it becomes 16, so it more or less is an unupgraded protect.
Mm-hmm. All right, Cultist, another pretty common fight on the first 4 floors here. We're in the easy pool. Your first 3 combats are going to be what are called easy pool fights. So fights you should be able without taking a whole lot of damage back. And Wallop already putting in some value right here. Oh, I played strike by accident. Oh well, playing too fast. We'll take 6 damage here, but it's fine. We're going to win the fight. It's a neutral fight. We'll heal 6. It's fine.
I was about to say, you say we're going to win, and then we draw Bash and 4 defense.
Right. Ooh.
So, I mean, we were just talking about not stancing, and
We were.
Now Tantrum decides to show itself.
Yeah, so Tantrum is another Watcher card. Deal 3 damage, enter Wrath. Deal 3 damage 3 times, enter Wrath. Powerful. Wrath doubles your damage output, but you also take double damage back, so it's a bit of a double-edged sword, but this is far too good, I think, in the first 3 card rewards to turn down.
I would agree, especially with that Wallop in tow. On top of that, you've got Bash, which can cause Vulnerable to add an extra 25% on top of that double. It's damage stacking.
Yep, and we're in pretty good shape, I think, to take this elite right here. We could even consider this one if we really, really want to, depending on the shop, and kind of pivot on the path a little bit. But outmaneuver's fine, gives you energy. Reflex is great if we're doing discard things, but we're doing neither. Let's just take the damage. And we're rolling to a shop with 148 gold. We can afford some stuff here, and let's see what we get. Shops will only show ironclad cards. There'll be no cards of other colors here.
Big money, no whammies, and stop on... Ooh. Okay, fire breathing can come in handy, especially if one of the elites happens to be, I don't know, the most annoying ones we ever fight in Act 1.
Yeah, Sentry. It's also really good against Slime Boss here. It's definitely very helpful. Fire breathing's a nice choice, I think.
I think so. And it's actually really nice that it decided to show up here on the first shop, because I consider fire breathing personally to be one of the stronger clad cards, but it's really, really close, but not quite in my top tier.
It's a nice card. The downside of it is you have to draw it before you draw the statuses to make it have any effect. It'll be real nice, like you said, turn 1, 2 through sentries to be able to start drawing those days and do damages. It'll be nice on Slime Boss. I'm just wondering if it's more strong than card remove. Removing a strike is also very strong here.
Yeah, and we can't afford to do both because we don't have 154. We are 6 short.
We are. No more shops this act. I'm thinking... tough call.
I mean, the other thing is we can... I agree, Lily. Yep. We can keep the strike for now and go into the fire breathing, because at the same time, I believe we have a few unknowns, and there could be a card removal from there.
There could be. We have... Well, the path we're taking has 1 event.
2?
2?
I think.
1... 2. You're right. I think the strikes hold some value with the Wrath, that's true. The Wrath is definitely spooky, though, because if we don't do enough damage one turn, we're going to take a lot popping coming back at us without a way out of it.
I mean, at the same time, though, you have to keep in mind, Wallop can also turn around and save some bacon.
Sure can. Fire breathing is interesting, and I like that card, but I'm going to just remove a strike here and lean into this Sweeping Beam Wallop Tantrum and hope that we can have the right choice there.
I think that's fair. All right, rest site's coming up soon, but first we have an unknown with the Scrap Ooze. This event is more or less a recoil. You take damage, but you have an increasing chance to find a relic, and the damage number will increase by 1 every single time if you decide to go through with it. So in this case, it's going to start off at 3 damage with a 25% chance to find a relic. It'll become 4 with 35, 5 with 45, so on and so forth.
Yeah, I think we can afford to click here 3 times with the rest site coming up next. I don't want to hit it too many more than that because we do have an elite coming up very soon, but I think 3 times is safe. We have some HP to spare, and I'm curious.
Maybe 4.
Maybe 4. 1, 2 clicks
Centennial
for a Centennial
Puzzle.
I like that.
I like that too.
Card draw is a good thing. So 2 clicks, we pay a little bit of HP, and we move on.
And now for the rest site, where I mentioned there are 3 options. You have Rest, which will recover 25% of your HP. You have Smith, which allows you to upgrade a card within your deck. And then you have Recall. You may notice up in the top left, there are 3 different key slots. That is a red key, which you can recall at a rest site. The blue key, which you get from sacrificing an item at a chest and instead just taking the blue key. And then the green key, which is the one that is dropped from a burning elite.
Mm-hmm. No need to recall this early. Resting, I mean, we'd heal for 24. That puts us over our max as it is. There's really no need to do that.
I said 25. It's 30% of your HP. My bad.
Yeah. I have the mod that tells you the number in there. And then smithing is the way to go here. I'm thinking we either upgrade sweeping beam
I would say wallop.
or
And-
wallop. I'm wondering how much more. I like the upgraded sweeping beam for the extra 3 damage for the AoE, especially with possible sentries coming up on next floor.
That's true. And I mean, if Tantrum goes out as well, then that's just that much more damage.
Yep. So I think sweeping beam is a good upgrade here. Wallop is also very good. I think they're both strong.
It's just all going to depend upon what's obtained. So
Yep.
here we go. First elite combat.
Lagavulin.
Lagavulin.
All right. This is not the best matchup for us right now.
Actually, this one may not be too bad.
It might not be. I don't know if I want to. I don't think I want to open here, but I'm considering it.
I was thinking about it as well because, I mean, you Tantrum, it breaks the armor and then you get an extra 12 or 24 damage out from the strikes. So
I'm wondering what the chances are that we draw Wallop next turn to be able to help mitigate that block, because we can't play Bash Wallop. Tantrum will get put back on top as a function of the card, back into the draw pile as a function of the card. I'm just wondering if I want to wait a turn and try to Bash and then lead with Tantrum on turn 3.
may not be a bad idea.
Yeah, I think we'll pause one turn and see what our draw is. This could be a mistake. Lagavulin's not our best matchup right now. We were kind of hoping for Sentries or Gremlin Knob. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, so we're gonna bash right here, and then hopefully be able to lead into Tantrum on the next turn. Lagavulin will stay asleep until you wake her up by breaking her block and doing it damage.
Or just stay asleep for 3 turns.
Yep. All right. No Tantrum is a bit of a bummer, but we're going to have to lead out here and hope for the best anyway.
And one thing to keep in mind is after you break Laga's armor and actually wake her up, she is stunned for 1 turn.
Mm-hmm. Great.
That's... This could be bad.
It could be. This is not a great draw right here. I'm looking at Bash Defend as probably our best option. We're going to take some damage in this fight, that's for sure. We cannot afford to go into Wrath and let Laga deal 40 damage back to us. That's a really bad time.
And don't forget about the regen pot in tow.
Yep. We're going to probably use this in the next fight. Interesting.
It'd be a sweeping beam into Wallop, maybe.
Maybe.
But it depends on if it's drawn.
Yep. Let's see what we get. That works. Okay. Block for a little bit. We really would like to draw Bash next turn, obviously, and then Tantrum the turn after that, and hopefully go for the kill on turn 7. All right, that's a decent start there.
Now, if we can get Tantrum on this turn, then we might actually be able to get the kill. But unfortunately, Tantrum decided to not show up here.
Yeah, this is not good draws here against Laga. Walla putting in a little bit of work, though. I'll give it that.
Tantrum next turn and kill.
Hopefully. Seven. Oh, I think we're gonna take another hit here. Okay. All right.
Yeah, we have to.
Yep, we do. All right. So this fight did not really go our way. We're gonna get out of here, okay? But that's a lot of damage taken from Lagavulin. That was our worst matchup, so it's okay. Could have been worse. We could have taken a lot more damage there. That wallop put in a lot of work. All right, we heal. We get some gold. We get an oddly smooth stone, giving us 1 dexterity to start each combat, which is, pretty nice, I guess. And then another card reward.
Oh my! Hi, creative AI.
Yeah, right.
That's a hard call.
It is. I'm. Wow. Creative AI is very strong. Gives you a power to start your hand after you play it. Free power that's generated every turn. I'm leaning toward Empty Mind is the better card, though. Card draw, exit your stance. It'll get us out of Wrath with Tantrum. And it could be definitely card draw, which is useful. I feel like this is the better pick here.
However, with Prismatic Shard, if I'm not mistaken, we can get powers from all of the classes, correct? Or is it just...
They'll be exclusive to Ironclad powers, actually.
Okay, that actually could be really, really powerful still.
It could be, which is why I'm pausing for a second to think. I want to win this run. It's got to be an Empty Mind, I think, to help us with some sustainability and survivability with this Wrath that we're going to try to go into.
I mean, that's fair.
All right, we get ourselves the 5 slimes here. Not a very spooky fight at all. We're just going to kill this guy who's going to be debuffing us, and we're going to draw a Sweeping Beam and kill a couple more next turn. So we'll block. We'll take a little bit more damage. Hopefully get out of this fight with none of them debuffing us with minimal HP lost. We'll see how it goes on the next turn. We can draw like, there's Sweeping Beam. We can do Tantrum here. That'd be great.
You will draw Tantrum here.
We will, so...
It's Tantrum into Beam, and that's the kill.
Yep, so take 1 damage there, not too bad. We get our second potion, a Gambler's Brew, which will be able to discard any number of cards and then draw that many, very strong. And we get ourselves another card. Hi, Darkness again, that's cute.
Well, there's a Rebound, which, I mean...
Rebound the Wallop?
Rebound the Wallop, could rebound the Empty Mind for
Sweeping
extra
Beam,
card draw or Sweeping Beam.
Cut Through Fate's very good too. 7 damage, Scry 2, draw a card. Scry is a very powerful effect. You'll notice a lot of the most powerful cards are purple. Watcher is balanced. She's very balanced.
Watcher is really, really good.
Mm-hmm. Both of these hold good value in our Act Boss fight too. Cut Through Fate allowing us to scry away those slimes. Rebound allowing us to put an important card back on top for the following turn. I like the Scry quite a bit here. The upgrade's really nice too. More damage, Scry 3. I think the Cut Through Fate's a good play here. And then I think we're set up halfway decently to be able to take out the slime boss.
I think you're right.
Yeah, we're close. We're not quite there, but we're close.
First
there are
chest.
3 chests that you can get from a chest area. There's this small one, which is going to be just a common relic. There's a medium-sized chest, which could be a uncommon relic, and then a big chest, which can be either uncommon or rare. So we have just a simple relic, but any relic is a good relic right now. Hopefully we get something interesting.
Art of War. Not that great.
How much you think that procs? Not very often, right?
It's not going to proc very often. We have too many attacks in the deck.
Yeah,
so
I think this is the case for taking the blue key.
This is a sacrifice hit for the blue key.
Yeah, which I think is not too bad in Act 1 as well. The blue key gives us the ability to, even take a curse key should we get that as a card, a relic reward from a boss. We'll talk about that if and when we see it. But I think with the Art of War, there's some characters that work for. Ironclad's not really one of them, and with only 5 skills in the deck, I think this is a blue key all day.
I absolutely agree. I mean, if you were playing a more skill focused character like I don't know, Watcher,
Yeah,
a lot of Watcher decks are more skill focused, then this would definitely be Art of War.
Yep. If we had the Silent going on right now, Silent is my favorite.
Silent
character.
is heavily skill focused.
Yep. Silent, my favorite character to play. Doesn't show this challenge off tremendously well, but she's a lot of fun. This would be an instant snap uptake, but with the clad and with the attack focus, I think we're going blue key here, and that'll open us up for some options later on. And we can even pivot path here if we want to take a few more events. So let's take this node and then see what the next one has to offer after that.
We might need to pop the regen potion soon.
Soon. Well, maybe this fight. I'm thinking if we do it this fight, we're gonna gain back, I don't know, maybe 9 HP ish.
I think we'll get back more than 9.
Let's pop the regen pod here and just see what happens. So sweeping beam, and then we can just cut through fate. We'll scry away these cards here, and then we'll just kill the lice right off the bat, and then we will look to maybe bash defend next turn, and then hopefully draw tantrum on turn 3.
Here we go.
Smooth Stone already putting in work. Full block here where we would have normally taken 1 blocking 5, so already some value here. Smooth Stone.
And Smooth Stone is one of the more common relics, and that sucker puts in so much work in so little time.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We're gonna have to scry that away now. I was gonna just do a simple strike, but I wanted to try to draw into Tantrum. I mean, we'll still probably kill next turn, I think, so it's fine, but it's not the best ever.
Yep, that's a kill.
Oh, we are short.
No, we're short 1.
Yeah, we're short. So we'll block 12 here. We'll take 2. We've healed quite a bit from this combat. We'll kill next turn. It's fine. Tantrum, you forsaken me. We haven't even gotten to show off Wrath yet, really. So hopefully we can do that pretty soon. Second Gambler's Brew, pretty good. And another card reward. Hello.
Hello, Rushdown.
Also, Beam Cell here.
This is a bit of a tough call. I mean,
It
Beam
is.
Cell, it's another source of vulnerable.
0 cost is nice. Only 1 turn, though, so it really does want an upgrade real bad. But this Rushdown is calling my name. We've already got Wrath in the deck. We got Scry. We got Draw with the Centennial Puzzle, the Sweeping Beam. This Rushdown is very strong.
The only thing we're missing, really, is energy.
Yep. Love Rushdown.
Rushdown's amazing.
Is this a Watcher deck? I can't tell.
Nah, not at all.
All right, so let's see here.
Yeah, you can kill turn 1.
Can I?
You can kill turn 1. Tantrum the front one. Sweeping beam.
Yep, and then there you go. Nice. Sometimes you gotta pause. Like, I'm playing Ironclad. Do I have lethal? Yes, I have lethal. I have Watcher cards.
And this is why I say Luffy and I are 2 halves of a whole brain, because I'm that person that can see it on the spot and be like, okay, this is lethal, and this is how it plays out.
So 3 options here, all kind of mid. Shrug, I think, is the strongest option here. We're not doing orb things. We don't have defect. We don't need a cold snap. Bane, we have no poison. It's whatever. Shrug is good, though. It's a single mana, 9 block draw card. Card draw is something you're going to hear me reference over and over again in this game. It's very powerful. You want to try to cycle through your deck as much as you can, as fast as you can, to get back to your good cards. And we got some of the key pieces in place right now with that Rushdown, the Sweeping Beam, the Empty Mind, and now this Shrug It Off. So our card draw is looking very nice if we can just put a few more pieces together.
And if you think you're not going to hear enough about card draw, if you play the Archipelago mod of this, card draw is massive.
Yep.
With a capital massive.
So looking at our path here, we could go this way, take a few events, but we're showing off the Prismatic Shard. We want combats. We're going to take more combats.
The only thing I'm worried about in this combat is... Okay, never mind.
Yep, this is fine.
My worries have been alleviated immediately. Well, they were. Actually... No, I think you can do this without taking damage, because you can...
This is 9, this goes to 18, so 9,
So
18, 27 on this guy, and then this will... So 27 minus... So this is going to hit for 14. Are we 1 damage short?
We're 1 damage short.
Cripes. Okay, so we can't open with Tantrum here, even though we definitely want to.
Well, no, Bash wouldn't even really do anything here either.
This icon down here on these enemies, you'll see quite a bit. This is called an artifact. It will negate one debuff that we try to put on this enemy.
Wait a second. Go back to your draw pile real quick.
Mm-hmm.
We might be able to make something work out of this.
Maybe. I mean,
because we can get a significant amount of damage out, and then with the Gambler's Pot, if we're lucky enough to get Rush Down and then get Empty Mind, then we can get out and have that massive amount of damage dealt to all of them.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, we're playing ifs on that point. At that point.
Yeah, Lily, you're definitely right. This deck really already wants an Energy Relic for sure. I think this is a Sweeping Beam. Let's see what we draw. Heal out 9, that's fine. All right, this is going to be now a Cut Through Fate. Maybe we can draw into the Rush Down. I will just take a Defend here to mitigate some of this damage and move along to the next turn. Hopefully we can draw Rush Down and Wallop, or Shrug it off and Wallop, and then draw Rush Down the next turn.
Shrug and Wallop would be amazing.
Yep. Close to a full block at that point. All right, there's Shrug and the Wallop. Nice. Okay, so we should full block each this turn.
But we're drawing everything.
We are. I don't think I... Do I want to shuffle this deck with these daisies in there already?
I wouldn't.
I don't think I do. I think we're just going to Wallop the back one here to gain some block. And now I'm just debating on, is this a Rush Down versus a Shrug it off? Because I can shuffle Wallop back in, which is nice. Tantrum's in there, Sweeping Beam's in there.
But if you shuffle it, you're not going to shuffle Rush Down back in. That's the problem.
I am not, and that is the problem.
I'm thinking this is more a defend than play Rush Down.
Yeah, I'm thinking so as well.
Because ultimately, with the 2 Gamblers Pots, which
we can
having
use one
both of those is nice.
That's very true.
If we draw a bunch of the dazed, then it's easy. So yeah, I would say this is defend turn for sure.
All right, so let's pop the Shrug it off then. So block 9 versus block 6, take 2. What do we draw? That's actually pretty good. Okay.
Okay, that's good.
That's the best thing we could have drawn right there, is one of the dazed. So now if we draw Sweeping Beam and any other attack, we can kill, hopefully, this back one. Sweeping Beam and Cut Through Fate would kill the back one.
You know, we didn't really talk strategy on this encounter either all that much, because this is one of those encounters that does use a lot of strategy. Mm-hmm. You'll notice every other turn, or every turn, they alternate what they're doing. Mm-hmm. So every other turn, you're going to be taking an attack from the Sentinels. All right,
so we have lethal on this guy right now. I'm thinking we go into Wrath here.
I'm thinking Tantrum, Cut Through Fate.
Yep. That's actually really good. I do not want to draw the Sweeping Beam, so I'll just draw the Defend. And then hopefully we can draw a Sweeping Beam, Tantrum next turn, and kill.
Even if we can't and we draw one of the dazes?
Yep.
It's fine. Because Gambler's Pot.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. So
that's the kill.
Yep, that's the lethal. Okay, so that was a really good fight for us.
And hi Calipers.
All right, Caliper is a great relic. Will hold and retain block between turns, minus 15. This can be a very powerful solution for the end game right here.
Calipers are fantastic here.
Yeah, this is looking shaping out to be a really good run. Swift Pot is nice. Card draw again. Ooh.
And we might actually
Nom-noms?
So here's the thing with Wrath, we can make that work more often than not.
We can. We got some really great card draw. We don't have the retain to make this able to hit consistently, but I think it's too good to turn down.
I am in agreement here.
Yeah, that's way too good to turn down. All right, so hopefully we can feed on a couple of these enemies here.
Hey, look, instant rush down, just add water.
Yep, I like that.
Now we're hoping for Tantrum to show up.
Mm-hmm. So 9, 20, 29. So we are short of lethal here.
927, 47. Yeah, we can't do lethal.
Yeah, so let's wallop. And then he's not debuffing us here, so I think we can afford to play a defend and take no damage.
Yeah.
This enemy will debuff us to lose strength. You'll notice that by the little swirlies they have going on above their icon here. So he's going to be debuffing us this turn, so we want to try to dish out as much damage as we possibly can.
Without popping the feed, preferably.
Yep. So we're probably not going to be able to feed on this enemy here. It really depends on our draws next turn.
I think we can potentially set it up
We can
without taking too much damage.
I think you're right. I think this is a cut through fate, defend, hopefully.
Cut through fate, defend.
Mm-hmm. All right, we get ourselves another chance at landing that feed. Feed is a very powerful card. Every time you land that as a lethal on a non-minion enemy, you do adding HP to your total, and there
it is.
You land the feed. Nice. So we heal 6 off that combat, plus get 3 max HP. That's a very good fight for us. Cards I don't think I want. Yeah, I think we don't need to take any more cards here. Unless something really nice comes out, I think we're good to skip all commons from now on until we see some upgraded cards next act.
Oh, yeah. And I could feel the air high five on that one coming through.
Heck yeah, bro. That was nice.
Exactly as we planned.
Okay. What do I want to do here? Do I just want to take a little bit of damage and try to land the feed on this guy very quickly and just kind of get out of this fight? I think I do.
Well, hang on.
We got HP to spare. This guy 11 goes to 22. We block for 16. Kill the louse. Mm-hmm.
Hear me out here.
Mm-hmm.
Gambler's pot your strike, defend, and strike out, and wallop. See if you can't get sweeping beam. Because if you can,
sweeping beam draws into feed, draws into lethal.
It doesn't quite draw into lethal, but it does allow for extra draw power. It would be 47 damage. And at this point, with 12 cards in draw, I mean, we're looking for a very, very lucky scenario to happen on that, but it's not something that I would consider to be impossible. And on top of that, if we happen to get feed anyway, we can just straight feed on the louse.
Could. All right. So we'll burn one of the pots here. We'll get rid of these 3. You said wallop too?
Might as well.
There's a sweeping beam.
All right, so that actually just leaves the thief up. And yes, it'll be 22 taken, but that makes the chances of drawing into feed much better. And at the same time, we can cut through fate.
Even better. All right, we'll just take 11 instead of 22.
Yeah, actually, that worked out really well. That worked out a lot better than we thought.
It did. Okay.
And now we can lethal. If we draw feed here,
we can.
That would be even better.
I'm greedy. They're going to steal money every time. You can see they've stolen 30 gold from us so far. Oh, no. I didn't. Hilarious.
Cut through fate.
Yep.
And then just draw the defend. No.
Yep. I did it on purpose. I tried to. I could have landed that feed and I played the wrong dang card.
Yeah, you could have.
Whatever. This happens sometimes.
I mean,
Moving
even
on.
still, out of the combat, no problem.
Moving on.
Leap!
Single mana block 10. That's not bad, actually.
It's my favorite. It's actually my favorite defect card because of the artwork.
It's pretty good, yeah. The beta art's also pretty funny.
I love the beta art.
Again,
It's super defect, bros.
Bowling Bash is interesting with Slime Boss, so we got ourselves a Sweeping Beam. I think we're good to continue to skip here. We got damage, and we got blocks set up with the Wallop. We have the Shrug It Off. We have the Smooth Stone.
If I remember correctly, Rushdown upgrades to 3 cards drawn.
0 cost draw 2. So I think.
Okay.
I'm just wondering if Tantrum or Rushdown is the better upgrade here. Tantrum adding another hit to the.
I was about to say Tantrum becomes 4 hits. It becomes 12 damage.
Yep, it's a lot of damage.
I mean, it's like Sword Boom, except it's actually focused on a target instead of Sword Boom being random target.
Mm-hmm. All these, the Tantrum, all these right here, all good upgrades, including the Feed. These 5 are very nice.
I was about to say, but hear me out here. Feed.
Yeah. Feed is a greed upgrade, though. We much more want to upgrade one of these cards to kind of help us out. The Cut Through Fate, the Rushdown to make it free.
I mean, so here's the thing. If we upgrade Cut Through Fate instead of Tantrum, it goes to 18 damage instead of 14.
Yep.
Actually netting 1 more damage over where it would be.
Yep, Scry 3 as well, so Scry's 1 more. I'm just debating on is it Rushdown versus Cut Through Fate, and I think we're going to play the Cut Through Fate.
I was about to ask Barracks, do we have a donation? Well, because a donation might be able to answer that, but you already did it! How dare you!
Returning to the, alright guys, donate to solve this problem. Forget flipping coins.
Alright. So, moving on to Slime Boss here. Let's see how we do. Slime Boss can be spooky. It's going to give us a few turns to set up, and we can see how we do. Drawing Rushdown turn 1 is very nice.
Now, you might notice down on Slime Boss's health bar, there's 75 in parentheses. Slime Boss has a mechanic that whenever it gets down to half health or below, it will split and become a large spike slime and a large acid slime.
This is a bad draw. Uh-oh.
I mean, honestly, I would sit here and go, I don't know what I'd do.
I wanted Bash this turn. We're not going to get it.
I mean, you could, but...
Alright, we might be Gambler Brewing next hand. Maybe. We could just triple defend, too. He's going to attack for 38. We're going to take a hit here. More than likely. No matter what. God, bottom decking Bash, really? So we can block for 18, take 20. That's not the worst ever. I think that's probably better than...
I would block for 18, take 20 here.
It's better than doing anything else, which is kind of a bummer. Art of War would have had value here. Go figure. Okay. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright, so we're going to Bash, and we're going to Strike, and then hopefully we can draw into this Tantrum, Cut Through Fate, and Sweeping Beam, and split this guy at a reasonable amount.
I think we're going to be good on that.
Yep. Alright, we're going to use the Gambler's Brew here. Okay. Didn't draw the Cut Through Fate, but that's okay. We did, actually. Here we go. Yeah. Yep. Alright, so...
That's a really, really good turn.
That's a decent split. So again, we're very vulnerable here. There's going to be a lot of damage coming our way if they choose to attack, and neither one did. Okay, we're in really good shape here.
We can lethal one of them here.
Yep, we're going to hit that one, and...
I would just strike.
Yeah, we're just going to strike and split here, I think, yeah. And we got the Swift Pot if we draw really, really bad this turn. But that was a pretty good fight, I think. Could have gone the wrong way, and it looks like it's not going to. All right, and we draw lethal.
And that is Slime Boss down.
Act 1 slime boss. Get a blood potion, so we replenish a potion back. Pretty good. And we get our first rare card reward guarantee from the boss drop, and let's see what we get.
Creative AI!
That's cute. That's cute. Oh, man. So Barricade holds some value, but not as much already having calipers in tow. Barricade will remove the block. It would keep block from being removed every turn, but we have calipers. Brilliance, we're not doing mantra things, even though this would slap pretty hard. Creative AI is clunky, but it is the best card here for what we're trying to do.
Feed into the creative AI. Feed into it.
Lily, you're not wrong. I wish I could have landed feed there as well, but I think it was most important to get out of the fight. I'm going to take this creative AI, aren't I? I am.
Yeah, you are.
All right.
The problem with that is because of the relics that we had already gotten, or that we've already obtained. I mean, Barricade in and of itself is useless. We're not generating any mantra to make Brilliance really worth it. If we were, then that would hands down be the card that more than likely, or that would hands down be the card that would be taken, not even more than likely.
Yeah.
And with creative AI actually just constantly creating clad powers, that can also allow for absolutely ridiculous strength scaling. But we are at our first boss chest, which holds a specific pool of relics. And let's pop it open and see what we get. Slaver's Collar?
Slaver's Collar or Snecko Eye?
I don't think Snecko Eye is a good choice on this one.
So looking at our options here, here's the Sozu. Sozu gives us an extra energy at the start of every turn at the cost of potions. Potion Belt says no thank you. Snecko Eye, draw 2 additional cards at the start of each turn, so our 7 base draw instead of 5, but we start confused. All of our cards will be random cost. Really good when you have a bunch of 2-cost cards in the deck, of which we have 3, really 2, not counting Creative AI, because that's a single play. But we don't have too many energy upgrades here to make this where it's not untakeable. We didn't upgrade the rush down. None of these other ones upgrade to an energy savings. So that Snecko Eye is takeable. And lastly, we have the Slaver's Collar, gain extra energy during boss and elite fights. It does nothing in regular combats, but we do get 4 energy when it really truly matters. Zero downside with this one aside from can't use the extra energy in regular combats. So for me, it's between a Snecko and a Slaver's Collar, and I think you're probably right. Only 2-cost cards in here say to take the Slaver's Collar.
Yeah, because, like, don't get me wrong, Snecko's Eye is a very, very fun relic.
Yeah.
But with how the deck is built right now, and us mainly having really 1-drops, it can turn into a massive, massive detriment on us over taking the Slaver's Collar.
Yeah, and this could there's a tax. There's a Snecko tax you pay in your ensuing combats where you're going to take damage. We can heal that back with the Burning Blood. This is a very powerful relic, but if we had a couple more 2-cost cards, or even 1 more 2-cost card, like a Clothesline or an Uppercut, even something like a Sneaky Strike from the Silent, I would consider this, but I think it's Slaver's Collar here.
Sever Soul would be amazing too.
Sever Soul also, yeah. Just take the relic that gives us the energy right now and hope for the best. Moving here into Act 2.
I mean, the deck in and of itself is requesting more energy anyway.
It really is. It's energy starved, that's for sure.
So, Act 2, we have moved into the city. And honestly, this is my favorite act in the game. I absolutely love Act 2.
I think it has some of the best music. The boss fight music for Act 2 is my favorite in the game, should I make it there. And I do not like this right here. I really want to go this path. This is not a good encounter for us. We're not that great at elites, especially the elites of Act 2 right now. They're very spooky.
And Act 3, I mean, we really, really need to make sure we have the power to be able to take them.
Yeah.
And that's where everything becomes kind of terrifying anyway.
What am I doing here?
I mean, in theory, we could attempt the burning.
Because We
We
can
have
get 2
a-
upgrades and a shop. There's another couple of elites here. Tough choice.
I think we have the ability to. I really do.
I mean, the Wrath with the sweeping beam and the wallop, makes it where it's not. Triple slavers are spooky, but they're doable with the right draw. We got an okay potion to help us.
I mean, we also have the blood pot for 20% health regen.
We do. I think we want to go. We're going to try to go this way, and we're going to see what happens here. So we could also go this way. Take this elite before a rest site. I don't love that. I don't love these two here. I wish one of these guys was placed like over here somewhere. But what can you do?
It's
Mm-hmm.
it's a rough choice, really.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna start here and go to this pivot point here and think avocado.
Angry avocado. Oh my gosh.
Hmm. Phew. All right, so avocado. We're gonna take some damage here because they're just a rude enemy. They'll attack for 12, attack for 7 times 2, attack for 21. They're just not very nice.
Angry avocado is very much angry avocado.
Mm-hmm. I want to draw that sweeping beam next turn.
And the worst part about angry avocado, in my opinion, is the fact that it heals after it does damage to you.
Mm-hmm.
But incoming hit for 14, there are the resources in hand in order to be able to full block it, but not the resources in hand to full block and bring down some of its plated armor.
Yep.
There are 2 different types of armor in the game, between metallicized, which is guaranteed, it doesn't drop, and plated armor, which after you break through the armor and deal damage to the enemy, or enemy breaks through your armor and deals damage to you, the number then drops by 1.
These draws.
These draws are horrible.
Yeah, they're bad.
I mean, Shrug sweeping beam strike actually gets everything started.
We got to start doing some damage. The good thing is he does not scale. Here we go. We're gonna be taking some damage this turn. We're just gonna take some damage here, because if we don't start doing damage, we're not gonna do anything back. That's fine.
And I mean, remember that we have the blood potion in tow.
We do.
So I mean, we'll get healed for, I think it's 17. Nice move.
Yep. Alright, we should have relatively lethal next turn, I think.
So this is actually going to make things a lot more manageable. Seventeen.
Oh, we did not draw the empty mine. Okay, well, we're taking a hit here.
Yeah, we're taking a lot of damage. This is probably blood pot this turn.
Yep, this is worst case scenario here. Yeah, it's fine.
So yeah, okay, charge battery's not bad.
Yeah, I kind of like that as a block card and gain energy next turn.
Yeah. Charge battery, really, really good defect card.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very powerful one in my opinion too.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Come on, game.
Tantrum strike empty mind?
Yeah, I think so. Jeez. Right, hit this guy. That's cute.
Of course.
That's cute. This is a bad next turn for us incoming again.
Yeah, it is.
This act is not playing nice.
And sometimes that will happen with Act 2.
Mm-hmm.
Act 2 can either play really, really nice or just be really, really mean.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna have to play that, try to keep doing some damage, and not let all these guys get away with our money.
I think we'll be able to take one of them down.
We will, but this guy's gonna attack for 14, I think, this turn. Oh, he's blocking. This guy's attacking. All right, so this is okay.
I would strike and then cut through Fate the Bat guy, but
Okay. We can draw Tantrum, Strike, Feed. We get that kill. There's another not good encounter. Bummer.
yeah, because it's Tantrum Wall Up and that's
Yep.
it.
All right, he gets away with a little bit of our money, but at least we survive. We're limping right now into these combats.
But we
This
do
is
have
not ideal.
a rest site. There are 3 unknowns coming up.
Mm-hmm. Let me take another shrug here, I think.
Yeah. And what we're hoping for... Okay, this is not a bad one.
Yeah, we're going to take the money here because I'm not taking the damage. So 99 gold from the Ritual Dagger.
Luffy, I think you need to go on, take the money, and run.
Yeah, you're not wrong, sir. Really?
Ooh.
Really?
Ugh.
I almost want to do this.
Bites restore 2 HP per,
Yep,
right?
Yep.
Yeah, do it.
I think I wanna do
I am all for this chaos.
this. Yep. All right. So we're still going to go this way. We want this rest site. We're going to definitely take a heal there. 50% curse for a writhe. I don't think so. Although we do have a shop coming up. We can remove the writhe if we do get it. There's a 50% chance we will. What do you think?
Go for it.
Akabeko.
Akabeko!
All right. Okay.
That's so good to see right now.
All right. So we're going to take a snooze here, gain back a little bit of HP. And we got a very scary encounter upcoming on a few floors with this Burning Elite.
Evolve isn't bad, but it's not great. You could get the Torii Gate.
Tori is definitely within price range here. So I think we remove 1 bite and then think about what else we're doing.
I wouldn't
4 bites is a
entirely...
good number.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, you're right, because 4 bites actually puts us back to our base.
Mm-hmm. Do we want a bloodletting? Maybe.
Honestly, we have enough to grab Torii Gate and Bloodletting if you decide.
We do, don't we?
So, Torii Gate, huge relic for the true final boss of the run, if you will, which is the heart of the Spire. What it does is if you would take 5 or less unblocked damage, it drops it to 1. And it's got a dream combo with another relic called the Tungsten Rod, which reduces your taken damage by 1. Oh, another small.
That's a good one, though.
That's a really good one.
Okay, so 50-50, we go into this fight and we die. Let's see what we got. All right, so we got Slavers with Metallicize. That's spooky. Very, very spooky.
Shockwave?
Yeah, it's a shockwave angle. Okay.
Do you want to drop the creative AI?
I don't think this is the fight for it. We got to move fast with their Metallicize.
That's true.
All right. We got to move real fast. Hopefully we can draw a Sweeping Beam this turn. That'll be very, very helpful.
And going to be taking 7 here, unfortunately. That could be useful.
Could be. No Sweeping Beam. That's not great. Come on. Come on. All right, well, we got lethal on this guy back here. Okay.
Hom nom 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 nom.
Nom nom nom. All right, so bites are going to start putting in some work for us here.
One of the few times that I feel bites really were the right choice.
Right.
Tantrum the middle guy, wallop him, sweeping beam. Does that kill?
Okay.
Nice. Okay. Oh, bird face turn. That's
that creative AI is looking a lot better now.
yeah. I was about to say. Huh. That's
a card.
Oh, there is a world.
There is a world where that helps. Caliper says maybe. Card draw says yes.
But indignation also really, really good.
Indignation is good. Gives us another wrath source. Gives us another vuln source if we're in wrath.
This one's a tough call.
It is. I think I'm going to take this body slam, though. I really like this body slam. With the block we're able to generate now, with the smooth stone and some of this stuff, I think we can be okay taking this body slam. That could be some extra damage that we're really looking for.
Not to mention we have calipers, so...
That's right.
While we're in this encounter, Barracks, do you have anything you want to chime in with?
There are no donations, but
oh my,
the upcoming Jets of Time run, which our most recent donation was for, the incentive to add a boss to that one is at $47 out of $80. So if you'd like to pitch into that or have $33 to just make it a bit more painful, that is sitting ready for how far are we into this one? Like an hour and a half from now.
So 9, 14, 28, 9 and 28 is 37.
37.
We do not have lethal on this guy, so we cannot go into rat. That's a terrible draw right there. Oh boy. Okay. Well, we're gonna heal back some, so it kind of is what it is. But we're taking another pop here. That's really bad to draw no defense on that turn. Gosh.
Yeah, that was really bad.
Gosh.
I'd say this is play creative AI.
All right, let's do it.
Because you get 2 HP back.
We do. Let's do it. That's an okay draw next turn. Okay, that's pretty good.
Rupture, not so great, but
no, not ideal.
It is HP again.
Okay, let's do this. And let's just get this out of the way, but it's free HP. So Rupture doesn't help because we're not going to lose HP from a card. Oh no, we got Bloodletting.
We do.
We have Bloodletting. That can help. If we can survive, that is.
Brutality? Why are you showing up now?
Oh boy, this is not great.
Can this kill?
I don't think so. 4, 16, 32.
No.
So 12, 32.
12, 48,
Is
70.
This exact lethal?
No, it's 70. It overkills by 10, but you get your feet off.
I do. And that, how much damage comes back? 24. So we'll heal for a couple. All right.
Body slam feed. And at the same time have the blood potion still in reserve.
Yep. Uh-oh.
You're fine. Bash first.
Boom. Okay, this is tense, man.
It is. Headbutt. Dude,
Headbutt?
headbutt. Because we can theoretically make an infinite with it.
You could.
And Danny is absolutely right. If everybody in chat pitched in $1, then the extra boss incentive would be met. And then if everybody decided to throw in 5, that would clear a lot of the incentives just right then and there. Also, this is a pretty good turn for damage on the Angry
Not bad.
Avocado.
Not bad. All right, I'm going to be slowing down a little bit here and trying to really think about what I'm doing.
Let me run some numbers in my head real quick. Actually, that's...
Not bad.
Yeah, because you can heal 1.
Mm-hmm. Plus we, Tori's going to put a little bit of work here.
Tori, I mean, still going to take 1.
Take 1. We got to kill this guy.
What do we have in discard? Nothing great. Bring back the feed, maybe? Because we might be able to set this up to deal lethal next turn with feed. Now, unfortunately, going to be taking 10 here, but not the end of the world.
It's okay so far. Next turn is what I'm really worried about.
Yeah, because this is a lot of damage.
We just survived this.
6 HP.
Yeah.
Barely surviving.
All right, we can stall this out a little bit and try to heal back with some creative AI, but I don't think we're going to get the opportunity to.
Tantrum Bite, Cut, Body Slam should kill.
Is that lethal?
14, 30. Yeah, it is.
Whew. Okay, we got away with one there again.
Quick maths.
Yeah, right. All right, none of these, please.
Mayhem is nice, but
Could be
not
very.
needed.
I don't want that to play tantrum on me.
No kidding there. No kidding there, especially if we don't have a way to get out of it.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're gonna take another rest here because this act is not playing nice.
And this should be Book of Stabbing. Oh no, this is Gremlins.
Gremlin Leader. Okay.
Yee. I mean, at least
This is pretty good.
you don't have to worry about the fat gremlin anymore.
Yep.
I would wall up the leader.
Yep. And just put that wallet back on top.
Yep.
It's a terrible thing.
This is not great.
Nope. That was a
This
50-50, and we failed it. All right, well, we're going to block a fair amount here. 9. All right. All right, we'll take a little bit. Gremlin Leader is going to buff next turn, so hopefully we can try to kill this
taking
mad
11.
Gremlin. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Which, you know, 11 is not as bad as what it could be.
Right.
This is a potential damage turn.
Yep. No, I want that charge battery next turn. Oh, we'll draw it anyway. Okay.
I was about to say you would have to not play Sweeping Beam in order to do that.
20% chance?
Is that corruption that I see?
It is. I think I have to play this.
Play corruption?
Yeah, I think I have to play this.
Unfortunately, I think you do too.
Yeah, I think I gotta play this. That's cute.
That's adorable.
Right?
Actually, you could tantrum the front one and then kill it with a bite, and then, or no, tantrum the the mad gremlin, and then wallop the fat gremlin. And then ha! That's awesome.
That's a good turn.
That worked out so well.
And we even get a bit of a heal there. Okay.
Nice dream catcher.
Wheel kick, you say?
Wheel kick, riddle with holes, 30 and 40 damage for 2. It's a bit of a tough call.
It is. I like wheel kick quite a bit as a card. Seeing red's also not terrible, but it's
Problem
no wheel
is it screams for an upgrade.
Yep, sure does.
And
we don't have a corruption to put it in play either easily.
And I don't think we can entirely afford to do it.
Nope. I think, what do we do here? Do we upgrade creative AI and just like hope for the best here? Because we got to play that. We don't win this fight without a creative AI generating some nonsense for us.
Yeah, I think
we're not going to
right.
be able to block Hyper Beam on turn 7. Like this is a bad fight.
This is a really bad fight, and we have to rush it down.
We do. Bah. We've gotten like no potions that act either. Hello, that helps.
Okay.
Okay. That's a halfway decent turn 1 to get down creative AI early. So let's see if we can get some nonsense going on here.
That's
nice.
My gosh. Okay.
That helps quite a bit.
Drop a defend, take 0.
Yeah.
And then body slam.
What are you going to be taking? You're going to be taking my rush down, wheel kick, wallop, tantrum.
If I could interject real quick.
Go for it.
Awesome. We got a $33 donation from Hugh Mann saying more pain for Jets of Time. Yes, please. And that does meet the extra boss incentive for Chrono Trigger Jets of Time coming up right after this.
You are awesome. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Is this a cut double bite turn?
Yeah, it is. That's what I was hoping for. Okay.
And I mean, we're going to cycle the deck anyway, which is not entirely a bad thing here, because we're looking to try to get as much out as we possibly can. Okay. If only that body slam had come up while we were still in Wrath.
Right? I'm really hoping that we get another corruption here to kind of help us out. We have Dark Embrace down. Juggernaut, that helps, I think, right?
Juggernaut does help a bit. On top of that, we get Charged Battery, we get Wall Up right now. So
we're in deep trouble next turn.
yeah, I think we might be dead next turn, unfortunately.
I think we might be dead next turn as well. That's bad news bears, man. We're gonna have to tantrum and hope for the best. It's a little too late there for the Inflame. Well,
I don't think we can I didn't think we could tantrum.
I don't think we could have either, but didn't have much of a choice, I think.
Bloodletting here?
Yeah. That's a lot of damage coming in. Yep. Ow, that's going to be a GG. Thank you very much, Bronze Automaton.
Bronze Automaton is a butt.
Yep. We tried. We took a big punch to the face there.
We did the best we could on that one.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it just did not work out.
Ooh, my game crashed too as well. I'm sorry. Coming back. Hang on. That was bad news if it even worked out, apparently. I'm really loading back up. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what happened there.
Instabilities. That's what happened.
Cursed run.
All right. Back up and going. Sorry about that. Well, we might have time maybe for some more stuff to show off, I guess. It did not end the way I hoped, but it is what it is.
I mean, there was still a lot that was able to be showcased in it.
Mm-hmm. We just didn't get some really good draws there. A lot of the having to burn those potions in Act 2 on a lot of encounters. We didn't get very many potion drops at all either. It was just unpleasant at best.
I was about to say, remember to share your screen again.
Yep, I got it. All right, so we got, what, about an hour or so we got to kill here?
Yeah, it's about an hour.
What do you think? Want to do some silent stuff?
I think we could do some ridiculous silent stuff.
Let's see what happens here. We'll try to go a little bit faster and see what we can do here. I'm gonna get spicy here.
You gonna go for... Okay, Sadistic is stupid. Apotheosis is the hands down choice.
Yep, let's go. Okay. So we're gonna remove that right away. We're gonna remove that curse.
The fun thing that we could have done if Sadistic actually... Or if things work out the way that we're hoping, with Sadistic, we could do poison.
Yeah.
And just do ungodly amounts of damage.
If we were doing vanilla here, I would definitely have taken that, but we got no guarantee to get poison with the prismatic. But the sadistic nature poison is a lot of fun. Every time you deal poison, you do damage, and that includes when you do damage like multiple times, like a bouncing flash that hits 3-4 times will do damage 3-4 times with the sadistic nature in hand. It's just, it gets really bananas pretty quickly. That's Apotheosis. I mean, let's go.
Apotheos. Hey, speaking of poison.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Excuse me, After Image.
Right? I wish I could.
How are you doing?
All right, we're gonna remove that, and we're just gonna keep on going. We'll get a little speed run going on here. He'll put Apotheosis to work.
I do have a donation here.
Hit it.
I got $50 from M_IA_N. Mian. I don't know that one. Saying, let's get Lord Batsy and Saint Von Jester fighting Lavos and Zeal. This should help. And that incentive, also for Chrono Trigger Jets of Time, is now at $60 out of 100.
Thank you, everyone, for donating to the cause today. This has been a great marathon and a lot of fun so far.
It really has been, and I mean, we're on day 2 of it. It's not over yet. We still have quite a bit to go. I just saw you pick up an escape plan.
I did. One of my favorite cards.
I mean, let's be real. Our favorite card's actually Grand Finale.
It sure is. Although it runs a close, that's a close number 1 to the alpha we were playing with last night. That was a lot of fun.
That is true. So we did a practice go of this last night just to see how everything would be.
Went a little bit better than this.
And yeah, we had the golden omelet, if you will, which is the frozen egg, the molten egg, and the toxic egg. All 3 of the egg relics, and it was just ridiculous.
Yep, everything was upgraded. It was great.
Hey, you want to play in some slime?
I do.
Okay.
All right, let's get that apotheosis upgraded, and hopefully this isn't a gremlin knob.
Hey, look,
it's a gremlin knob. All right, this is an attack question turn. That's a good draw though with apotheosis turn 1. We're gonna pop this attack pot because we got to do damage really fast. This is absolutely a damage race. He is a bad encounter for the Silent, who is very skill orientated in what she does.
Honestly, he's just a bad encounter in general.
He is. So can we play this defend or this survivor and feel okay about it?
Yes, because you can escape plan. You can survivor and defend.
Yeah. All right, so we'll take a little bit of damage here, and I think we got fairly lethal next turn.
And even if not, it is lethal. It's lethal. Exact lethal.
Look at that. Strength pot coming in clutch, and there's a good relic for us. Letter opener. Wonderful. Come on. You know, I'm taking that. I'm taking that. I don't care. Let's get some shivs. Let's get some shivs.
It just sucks that it decided to show up this time.
All right. Who's our boss? Guardian. Let's upgrade neutralize. All right. So I play with Silent more than any other character. She's my favorite. So I am very excited to do a little bit of stuff with her. Oh, I mean, okay. Bottled apotheosis, anybody?
Now we don't have to worry about upgrading anything anymore.
Yeah, that's it. Rest sites are now strictly for
resting.
Yeah, pretty much. That's wild. JLo, where was that 10 minutes ago? Come on, right?
Where was this start 10 minutes ago?
Right? Come on. Silent has so many ways that she can deal damage to. She has poison. She has statuses. She can do a whole lot of stuff that's just really bananas.
She has shivs.
Yep. Shivs, which hopefully we come across. I'm really hoping we do. Shivs with that feel no pain is going to be crazy.
We just need an infinite blades to show up.
Or
true grit works.
Talk to the hand though, man.
Talk to the hand though, yeah.
Block. Now we want shivs real bad. This is a bad fight right here, everybody. Though this is one of the worst fights you can encounter in Act 1. Is this one here? That's not great.
I would get rid of the feel no pain.
Yep, and we got to put the damage on this guy.
Yep. Oh no, you're frailed for a whole turn.
I am. Yeah, look at them. They're wasting no time here. Oh my god, that is really terrible. Let's see. Hang on. Quick thought. 26 down to 31.
Down 26 down to 11.
I think we just got to kill this guy right here. Yikes, this is a bad next turn incoming.
Yeah, no matter what, this next turn is bad.
Yeah, there's 21 damage incoming here. We're going to block for 8. Oh, he's only attacking for 9. Oh, wow. Okay, so he entangles us. That means we cannot attack this turn, but...
I was about to say, you weren't weakened yet.
Ooh,
Or not weakened, you weren't vulned yet.
I wasn't vuln, yeah. Okay, there's the 21. That's the vuln. Okay.
Talk to the hand, strike, defend?
This is just lethal right here.
Oh, yeah, it is. I forgot
Poison.
you had poison on him.
Whew, okay.
We dodged a bullet on that one.
We did. Okay. Ooh, pummel? Pummel, talk to the hand? It exhausts. Twin strike?
I mean, it exhausts, but go back to your deck real quick.
White noise?
Feel no pain.
Yeah, white
alongside pummel.
Yeah. White noise though?
Want me to flip a coin?
Yeah, flip a coin.
All
Either
right.
one of these are both very good.
What are we? Which one's heads? Which one's tails?
White noise is tails.
Tails.
Alright. Alright, Lagavulin, that's another good draw for us. That works.
Okay.
Alright, let's get that Feel No Pain in play too, so that way we don't have a dead draw, and then let's just go for it.
Or just generate a bunch of block
Yep.
all of a sudden. And at the
more.
same time, like,
One
hold
more.
on to... There it is.
Yep. Alright, this is not the most ideal draw here, but we'll take it. Should have played a card there for damage.
Yeah. Might have been a
Okay.
good idea.
Might have been. Talk to the hand, putting in work right there.
Talk to the hand, really putting in work right there. You gonna hold on to Sands of Time till it hits zero drop, or
Might play it this turn. I'm not sure yet. This is happening. This is happening. Yeah, I'm gonna hang on to it for next turn.
I mean,
26, single cost 25,
25.
31. Yeah, we got lethal.
yep. Especially with that,
Yeah. All right, 3 damage Lagavulin fight. That's pretty good.
that's really good.
Ninja Scroll, Shivs, Apotheosis.
I forget what Ninja Scroll does.
Ninja Scroll gives us 3 Shivs to start each combat.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
I don't think we want any of these.
Nah.
I think this
I
deck
mean,
is okay where it is right now. Sword Boom's not bad.
The only argues on Sword Boom and Sweeping Beam, but this deck is well set.
Sword Boom, talk to the hand. I'm gonna hold out for Shivs. Golden Idol.
Eh,
Yeah. Okay. I'm okay with that.
okay.
I'm
Okay.
with that. Is this a rest? I think it is, right?
Do we want to play more safe?
Yeah, I think we do.
It's
We'll
a
rest
rest.
here. It's a rest. We have Apotheosis bottled. We don't have to worry about upgrading anything immediately.
And at the same time,
That's a good turn one. It's a really good turn one.
feel no pain, talk to the hand, shiv.
Yeah. Okay, let's see how we can do here.
Because this is about to get ridiculous.
Spicy time.
Deadly poison.
Mm-hmm.
And transform.
All right, and we got a good draw next turn. That's nice. We got a couple good draws here. So something we haven't talked too much about in the first run here that we can talk about a little bit now is the enemy patterns here. Every enemy is going to have the same kind of patterns throughout the boss battle each fight. So this guy is going to attack for 10 this turn, come back and attack for 16 next turn without weaken, and so on and so forth. So you really can kind of make things flow in your direction here and kind of work things out. We'll take a little bit of damage here back. We could play a strike to do a little bit more damage here, but I don't think we're going to worry about that. We'll take the 4, we'll keep the poison up, we'll move on. This fight is already well in hand.
And I mean, the other thing it would have done is it also would have increased the amount of poison that was actually on Guardian.
Mm-hmm.
Case in point right there, I mean, we threw out 4 attacks due to Envenom.
Mm-hmm.
It's just doing extra poison damage or giving extra stacks of poison each turn.
Mm-hmm.
So ultimately speaking, it's just damage and a lot of it at that.
Yep. This is a strong Silent right here. She's making quick work of this.
She's about to make really quick work of this.
Yep. So we kill next turn. That's a 4 damage Guardian fight right there. This is a very strong Silent. This is the way I like to come out of Act 1.
This is extremely strong.
Mm-hmm.
And
lots of gold, plus some extra because of Golden Idol.
Let's put the amount of experience buffers nice here.
Sure is.
Devotion's really nice here.
Also is quite nice. A little on the slow side, but if we get any other access to Mantra, I'm going to take this to show it off if we can make it work.
That works. Just to give an idea, Luffy, how many A20 runs have you completed with Silent?
Oh, geez. I've done dozens and dozens of them. I'd say my win rate's probably about 10%. I got a little bit of work to do on A20.
But here's what needs to be taken into consideration with A20. A20 is as hard as the game's going to get. You'll notice that we're playing on Ascension 9 as it stands. As
dude, am I going to take this ectoplasm?
You could take the tiny house.
I could. Am I going to take this ectoplasm though for energy? I think I am. 341 gold. We're really just trying to show off as much as we can in the run before we have to move on for Chrono Trigger.
Do it.
I think I'm going to take
Actually,
this,
I would take the collar.
Collar betrayed us pretty bad.
That's fair.
John, this is a tough call. Ectoplasm means we cannot gain any more energy or any more gold. We got a lot of gold in hand right now. Removals would be the best thing. Get rid of some of these strikes. But we got enough to remove at least a couple.
That's why I'm thinking the collar instead of Ecto, because
I just really want that 4th energy every time now. With Bottled Apotheosis, I really want that 4th energy on turn 1 for every fight.
That's fair.
I'm going to take the ectoplasm, and it's something I really never do. We'll see a cool stat if we can make it far to say how much gold we gave up taking it. So we're going to want an early shop here then, I think. And looking at the direction, I think we'll go this way. Fire, elite, fire.
Late shop.
Yeah, spend the rest of the gold.
So you can remove 2 strikes.
Yeah, we can always pivot this way and go fire, elite, depending on how strong we feel.
Yep.
All right, Spirit Guardian. Barricade is what they start with, so they're going to keep their block up from turn to turn. Very annoying and difficult sometimes to punch through. Noxious Fumes is going to help a lot, though. So we're just going to pop this, talk to the hand. We're going to take a little bit of damage here back, and we're going to get that poison going, and hopefully we can kill next turn. Nine, 18, and 26 sounds lethal to me.
It is lethal.
There's that. We don't kill that fight on turn 3 right there without 4 energy.
Yeah. There's that energy already paying off.
Yeah. Interesting.
Mind Blast, not super useful.
Nah, none of these cards are useful. Don't be fooled by Forethought. It's not very good.
No, it's not. Best colorless card, for my opinion, outside of Apoth, of course. Purity.
Yep. All right, so here we go. Rematch with the Avocado, who gave us some real trouble as the Clad. Let's see if Silent can do a little bit better here.
Silent's going to do a lot better here.
All right, so already doing damage turn 1 is a good sign. Can we just draw that opening hand every time, please, game?
Okay, thanks. I would get rid of Sands here.
I'm going to hang on to that because we're drawing no damage. I'm just going to full block here.
Fair.
Devotion just likes being at the bottom of the deck, apparently.
Yeah, I've had many a Devotion deck end up doing that. You know how bad it can be.
I do. And this fight, as you can see, coming along this time with Silent is much, much, much easier. No damage.
As suddenly lethal damage is dealt.
Yeah, we're going to take the... I want this Ancient Pot, not that one.
Hey, Third Eye.
Yeah, Third Eye, very good. Flash of Steel, though. 0 cost, draw
Flash
1.
of Steel is so overpowered.
Let's go. Okay, so we're coming here. We're absolutely going to remove ourselves a strike.
Hello, accuracy.
Or are we? Accuracy, we have no shivs aside from what we have on turn 1. So this is fun, but doesn't do us a whole lot of favors just yet. We do have to purge a strike. That has to happen. And then I'm debating on, do we just keep moving along?
We can. Because, I mean, the only other argument that could be made is grabbing that second deadly poison, so that way it's 14
Right.
poison instead of 7. But
Not a bad card either.
no, it really isn't. Because Tactician in and of itself, we need to be able to get the discard alongside it in order for it to really work.
We do.
And the only discard we have is Survivor.
Right. Okay, I think we just move along from here. We take none of this stuff. We remove the strike. We'd be happy with that. We move on.
Yep. Agreed.
All right, this fight was trouble for us last time as well. Can that be our turn 1 every time, please?
Also, Hate, you're not wrong.
Yep, you sure are not. Take a little bit of damage.
Now, the Mystic here is going to more than likely end up doing the heal.
She is, yeah. If you do 21 damage to the Centaurian, she will heal every time to get him back up to a more respectable HP kind of threshold. So you want to keep your damage up on the Centurion as best as you can. Ooh, Lily, I'd love to see that. Some of those cool cosplays. That'd be really neat. This game is just so great.
Actually, there was one year that I went to a convention that I saw somebody doing a cosplay of Silent, and yeah, dude, it was incredible.
Nice. So looks like we'll take 4 damage in this fight. This is going much better this time around. Maybe I should have made the incentives for Silent instead of Ironclad, but I was trying to do some things earlier that maybe could have worked out better if we just took Silent, who is my best character.
Whereas mine actually anymore is Watcher.
Mm-hmm.
Granted,
Right.
Defect is my second best and not far behind Watcher. Hello, Pressure Points Plus.
Champ. I want this Predator. Do I want this Predator?
Nah, I don't think so.
I think this deck is very concise the way it is right now. We really don't want to add anything to this deck aside from very specific things. Stuff that generates Mantra, first of all, would be really great. Things that generate a decent amount of block and dexterity are also what we're looking for. We don't just want to add cards just to add them right now if they don't do with the kind of synergies we're looking to do. I'd love more shivs with this Feel No Pain that I've been sitting on since floor 3.
I know, right?
Oh, gross. Bad turn.
Actually,
I should have Ancient Potted here, but it's fine.
this turn's okay.
Like, look at all this block in the draw pile. Like, come on, man.
I mean,
Man.
if you deadly poison, you're gonna get more damage out as a whole with that than by throwing a strike.
All right, so we take 18 to the face here. We can heal on the next floor, though, if we don't want to go to this elite. This is a bad hit that we're taking here. That's not great. That's a bummer. Hey, look. Dexterity.
There we go. Footwork coming in to say hi.
Bad turn, too, man. Dang.
Yeah, that turn 2 hurt.
Yeah, it's not great. Bummer.
I mean, at least it's 7 damage taken.
It is still. We're gonna have to dodge this next elite, which I definitely did not want to do. Hey, look, mantra.
Hey, we got it.
We wanted to show it off, and we did.
Wave of the hand.
Yeah, I think wave of the hand, right?
Wave of the hand. Hands
right.
down there.
All right, so we're gonna pivot here over to this side. We're gonna take a heal.
I apologize about the pun here, but hands down, wave of the hand.
Yep. All right, we're gonna take that heal and we're gonna keep moving along. 75 for a card remove. That's gonna be cheaper than at a shop.
Yup. Goodbye, strike.
All right, now what do we want to do here? This way. Okay.
I was gonna say the rest site would probably be better, but oh god, you gotta blast this fight down hard.
Slavers coming up again, are you? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna neutralize this one. We're gonna pop the power potion.
1,000 cuts, Apoth.
Yep. Take that, upgrade that with the apotheosis. Play the 1,000 cuts. Play the white noise. Take a second 1,000 cuts, and just start dealing out some damage here.
Kill that one.
All right, is that a good turn? I can't tell.
No.
Nah.
No, not at all.
All
You didn't kill them all in one turn.
I did not. So take back 7, but deal out a heck of a lot of damage there.
And they're dead this turn.
Yeah, they're in bad shape here. Put the damage on this one. Kill this one.
Kill that one.
We don't have to take any damage here.
I was about to say either way you kill anyway because letter opener.
Yep, we didn't take any damage. That works out okay. Can we see another mantra card? Oh,
okay. Hi, Mummy Hand.
Mummified hand, real good. Every power we play now makes a random card in our hand free, and we have offered a turbo. Don't think we really need a turbo.
I don't think a turbo is necessary in this deck.
I don't think we need any of these.
If we were a little more energy starved, then yeah, I'd say turbo would be more worth it. Ah.
Okay, so this is one of these rare, super rare instances where I'm going to make a case to not take this relic. This is
and
one
I'm
of
going
the better
to
relics.
agree with said case.
Yep. So this is one of the better relics you can get for Silent. Adding two cards to your turn 1 draw, however, Sawny.
Ninja Scroll.
Yep. So it would actually detriment 2 cards that we could possibly draw and put us 4 cards behind.
Actually, there's 2 reasons why. First off, the Ninja Scroll. Second off, the starting Snake Ring.
So
because the Ring of the Snake anyway gives +2 draw. Bag of Prep gives that extra +2 to make it +4 draw on the opening hand. But because of Ninja Scroll, it's 3 shivs to open up, plus the 7 cards that are drawn normally for the opening hand, making it the grand total of 10 cards, which is the max that the hand can hold.
Now where's the creative AI? Yeah, right, Hate? Now, the creative AI is going to sleep for a while.
Yeah.
Which way?
Creative AI did not help us.
All right, we're going to go this way because I want to take this later lead. I want to see if we can get stronger.
I think we can do it.
I think I take these. I don't have the card draw to really make this work, but this is apparitions with bottled apotheosis. I think I take this.
Yeah, that's why. So I gasped as soon as I saw the event because I know exactly what you're thinking here, and I agree.
I think I take this. I think I take this.
You take it. You absolutely take this here.
Okay. All right, so we give up half of our max health in order to gain intangibility for 5 turns. And the apotheosis is going to make these apparitions, which normally are ethereal and exhaust at the end of your turn, no longer exhaust. We already saw Spoon, though, in a shop hate. I thought the same thing for a second there, but it already went bye-bye. Okay, I am going to do this, and I'm going to up a little bit to kind of remove some of the artifact here on these characters. We got lethal on this guy next turn. If we can draw a decent block card to block this hit, hopefully we could draw Survivor. Apparition also works. So we'll go Apparition, Apparition, Devotion, make the Sansa time free, lethal here. We're going to put the... We'll just do this. Well, we want to be able to use the neutralize if we can next turn, hopefully.
That's fair.
Just to keep that weak up. Take 1.
And this is where intangible comes into huge play.
Mm-hmm. Yep, look at that. We were able to get down to talk to the hand there now because of that too. Okay, that feels good.
Oh yeah, this deck became really silly really fast.
Mm-hmm. Alright, more intangible, please. We still have one more Feel No Pain. I wish the Feel No Pain on the bottom is my only regret right here.
I was about to say, that's the only thing that screwed us over. But in this case, it's okay. Because now we can retain the Sands of Time. We have that 26 damage sitting in our back pocket. Yep. We still have another turn of intangibility. And on top of that, we have Mantra active.
We do. So the Mantra, something that...
Mantra,
the Devotion.
Divinity.
Yeah, so the Divinity also gives us some time. If we can stall out with these apparitions, then, I mean, we got something really good going on here.
Shivs!
Yoink. All right.
Nah.
No. This is... No. We can't lose 10 more HP, drop down to 22. That would be really fun to show off. But no. We tried last time. It didn't really work out.
It's doable, but no.
It is doable. It is doable, but that's a hard pass for me. All right, this is a great turn 1 here.
Feel No Pain, double apparition. Dude, that turn 1 is ridiculous. Okay.
Right?
I'm picking up what you're putting down, game.
Yep. This run's being much more kind. All right, if we can
stay weak forever.
Turns. Yep, stay weak forever.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Literally stay weak forever.
Yep, here we go. All we got to do... Yeah, where are the calibers this time, right, Lily? Alright. Divine in 2 turns. We have lethal in 2 turns. We still have 2 turns of intangibility. This is going to be a 0 damage book of stabbing fight. Now that is what I call some power with the silent.
Now that's what I call power, volume 2.
Yep.
Because the thing about Divinity, if you've not played Slay the Spire, is it triples the damage output of your damaging cards.
Hello.
Hello, Ginger.
Yep, let's go.
Now you just need the turnip. Flurry of Blows actually could come in handy.
It could, but right now it kind of chunks the deck a little bit with
it does.
Without having, a backflip, an acrobatics, some good card draw. Battle Trance is intriguing, but I don't I don't know. I don't think we need it. I
Nah.
don't think we need it with what we're doing right now. We're trying to just get into Divinity as fast as possible and just smash things. This bottled apotheosis is just chef's kiss.
It is.
All right. And the best part about these apparitions now, we can just leave these guys and let them cycle and, you know, not have to use them this turn. And the talk to the hand gives us free blocking coming. This is going well.
This is going super well.
Yep, this is much better than the last run. My only regret is I don't know if we're gonna have time to finish before our time is up. But thank you guys for sticking around and hanging out with Sonny and I doing some Slay the Spire silliness here. This has been a lot of fun. I really love this game and trying to show it off.
Let me put it to you this way, Luffy. We're at 2 hours and 1 minute right now.
Yeah, we're crunching through Act 2 here at a much better clip considering how long the Clad took us the first time around.
Oh yeah.
And we have lethal next turn.
Guaranteed lethal.
Yeah.
Because Sands of Time or just straight up shivs.
My kingdom for a card that was up. There we go. There's some cards.
Your kingdom for an acrobatics right there.
Yep.
You didn't even. Why are you smithing?
I'm just thinking if there's anything worth smithing, or if there's really no need to rest either. We're down 1 HP.
I'm
just wondering. We could. I'm just wondering if I want to, like, you know, it really doesn't. There's nothing in here that really matters to upgrade.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just recall, dude.
Yeah. All right. Recall at the end of Act 2. That's what we call
a rare occasion.
Yeah, we call that some swag right there. All right. Again, my favorite music in the game is this right here.
Ultimate swag is recalling at the end of Act 1. Let's be real.
Yep. All right, cool. I did not even have to burn an apparition.
That is what we call a hell of a good turn.
That's a good turn one. I want to hang on to these apparitions as long as possible. When Champ starts going to phase 2 and starts dealing out that execute, I really want to have a couple of these sitting in my deck for purposes of not taking a smash to the face. Although we're going to have to use one here. That's okay. We got down Devotion. We really want to get down that Talk to the Hand. If I could do anything to this deck right now, it might be bottle that Talk to the Hand.
Yeah, but you'd need a bottled flame for that.
I would. Okay.
You got this.
Let this apparition go. Do some damage with Letter Opener. Letter Opener done 107 damage so far. Not the most in the world with the Silent, because usually she's very skill happy, but the Shard speaks how it wants to speak.
And there's your Talk to the Hand.
There is. I'm wondering if I want to hang on to this till phase 2, though. Nah, let's just play it.
No,
let's just
I would drop
damage.
it.
Let's just do some damage.
Wave.
Yep. Stay weak forevermore. All right, half health for Champ is 220. We got him down to 294. So we still got a couple turns here. We're divine in 2 turns, and we are no longer allowed to be weak, which is going to make our divinity hit that much harder when we get there.
I was gonna say hold on to that until
I could have, but it's okay. Maybe we draw back into it. We got to drop an apparition next turn. I also wasn't sure if I wanted to drop him below half health this turn or not. So I'd really like to hang on to that just a little bit longer. All right. So now we're divine again in 3 turns.
Oh wait, yeah, that's not the one that exhausts. It's not Noxious Fumes.
We'll just pop that as well. We'll just do as much damage as we can. We're going to be having this turn to hopefully take another buff. Cool. All right. So we got two apparitions in the draw pile. This is good. We're going to be divine next turn. We're going to let this apparition go again because we don't need it. And we're going to try to hit very hard this turn. Champ will remove the talk to the hand here, removing and purging all debuffs and giving himself strength. Execute coming in, but we don't care. That's a turn right there.
That's a really good turn right there. And we got another 3 turns before we go back into Divinity stance.
Yep, and we're still intangible this turn here.
Dude, this champ fight is going so well.
It's working out okay. All right, cool. We're going to hang on to this talk to the hand now, or this Sansa time.
Weaken him a bit more.
Yep, we should have lethal next turn, hopefully.
Yep.
All right, that's a 0 damage champ fight, everybody.
And that's how you do it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, exhume, you say?
Is that an exhume?
Exhume apparition, exhume talk to the hand, exhume white noise.
Yeah, there's a lot of options with that exhume.
All right, yoink. All right, and our relic choice is,
Is this potentially a P box?
It's potentially a P box. I'm also thinking, does this just Black Star and destroy all the elites of Act 3?
Yeah, that's a better idea, actually.
All right, Sonny, can you give me 30 seconds here? I got to grab something from my wife and just talk a little bit about what those 3 relics do for me real quick.
Yeah, absolutely. So Sozu we saw in the last run. Sozu is the relic that you cannot get any more potions, but you do get the guaranteed energy. Pandora's Box, or P-Box as Luffy and I were calling it. It takes all of your strike and defend cards, and those specific cards, so in this case Luffy has 7, and transforms them into completely different cards. And if I remember correctly, P-Box also upgrades them. But the Black Star, which is what Luffy and I are probably absolutely solid on the decision of, Black Star doubles the relic drops from elites. So with going into Act 3, who knows how many elites are going to be fought? At least 1, because the green key is still needed, or the emerald key, in order to be able to access the final act, which has the heart.
Thank you, Sonny. My wife appreciates you. All right, are we doing Black Star here? We're just gonna
We're doing Black Star.
All right, let's do it. Black Star. So we gain 2 relics from elite drops now. We're kind of pigeonholed into path because we have to take the elite for the green key, but maybe we get lucky and have a couple elites on our path. Looks like it's only 2 this act, but it would have been could have been a max of 3 if we taken it earlier, but we had no chance to fight.
I mean, even still, we're getting 3 anyway because Spear and Shield.
Yep. So let's go this way. Let's hit this shop. Let's maybe remove another strike, or if there's a relic there that is good for us, and see what we can do.
Barracks, you want to throw a plug while this encounter's going?
Oh, I could do that. I'll have to pull up my list of plugs real quick.
No worries.
My experience is always like, all right, I got all the information. It's all right here. And then ADHD says, yeah, how are you gonna string that together into a coherent sentence? That's great. But yeah, this is, of course, a marathon in support of the South Carolina Firefighters Burn Children's Fund. Your generous donations will go towards education courses for the public about fire safety, how to help these burned children. It goes towards helping some of their programs, such as the camp that I mentioned earlier, as well as I believe this program where firefighters will go with burned children back to school to help them reintegrate. Of course, it also goes towards hydrotherapy rooms, supplies for the highest quality care which they offer, and of course basic necessities such as food, lodging, and clothes. So if you're ever curious what your money's going towards, those are some of the examples. And I believe, just checking, we should be at $60 out of 100 on the Chrono Trigger Jets of Time Split Lavos and Zeal Between Runners incentive, if you would like to donate towards that, coming up soon.
All right. So, welcome to Act 3. Of course, first encounter we get are the stupid slimes.
Yeah, the Darklings. These guys, like, you kill one and they don't die. All three of them have to be dead in order for you to finish this fight. They are a bunch of jerks.
Emphasis on jerks.
Mm-hmm. But it's fine. We should have lethal next turn.
Yeah, because neither of them are defending as well as...
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're intangible for another turn.
So we took a little bit of damage there, which is, slightly annoying, but I mean, not everything is going to be perfect. So 2 damage is still fine. More damage to the Darklings than we took against Champs, so take that for what you will.
Hey, look, more shivs.
More shivs. Unupgraded, though. Can we give that an upgrade?
Yeah.
Well, we don't really need to, because we have Apo.
That's why I'm saying yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. Sometimes I got to talk through things with you.
Oh, yeah.
Who do we have? Oh, we got Awaken one as our boss. Okay, so we got Woke Bloke. Woke Bloke. That's adorable.
Hey, look. Wraith form.
I know. I'm looking right at it and thinking I want to take it. I don't think we need this with 5 apparitions, but this is very tempting. This is very tempting.
No, if anything, I think leg sweep would be a better option, if not removing another strike, maybe.
I agree. One of those two. It's either going to be leg sweep or strike remove. Both are pretty strong here.
Strike removal,
I think
more so.
Yeah, we could find a leg sweep. We don't have to pay for it. We got maybe enough for an upgraded or a card that's on sale if we get lucky. We've lost 366 gold so far, but I do not regret my choice at all the way this deck is performing. Wow. I
do it.
Suddenly I regret my choices because this does nothing for us.
Just do it anyway.
Well, I okay.
Because why not?
I mean,
Let's try to
699 gold we've lost out on this run, fam.
Let's just try to get it to 1,000 gold.
Oh, goodness. We're well on our way. Oh my gosh.
You gotta admit, it's hilarious, though.
Oh, it's funny. It's funny. You are not wrong about that.
Good old orb walkers. Mm-hmm. These guys suck.
Yeah, they're rather difficult. They will buff themselves continuously do damage. They'll add burns to your deck. They're just very they're unpleasant at best.
Exhume, talk to the hand, because why not?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing here. I could have played that talk to the hand a second time, but I don't think we're gonna need to worry about it.
Nah. Hey, there's shivs. Yeah.
Cool.
And that's lethal next turn.
Sure is.
Because Sands of Time is going to come in and go.
Yep. Again, bottom decking the mantra is silly.
Dude, bottom decking the mantra has become standard at this point.
Yep. I would take an Infinite Blades if we were offered it. I would consider it anyway. None of these, please.
Hey, I heard you wanted an empty fest.
If we were doing anything with Wrath this time, I would consider it. There we go. There is Devotion turn 1. Okay.
And I could hear the "you jerk"
right
in that. Dude, this is like a player entire hand turn. Holy crap.
Like, let's just play everything.
Why not?
Right? Just play everything.
What the heck was that hand?
JLo, you're not wrong. The accuracy from Act 1 is definitely something that we could have considered taking at this point. And may have wished that we did. If we can get something to scale our damage, that's going to really help us out. Like, anything to add strength is going to be good for us.
In before more caltrops.
Right?
I mean, technically speaking, we have all the damage scaling we need between the letter opener,
And the mantra. You're right.
the mantra, the fact that we're making shivs almost every turn.
And the, you know, the glory and wonder that is this this prismatic shard can do such fun things. Like, it really can.
The question is what to exhume, if anything.
I'm just gonna bring back the talk to the hand again.
Yeah, because, I mean...
Like, we just kill this guy this turn and it's over.
Yep. Because Sands of Time goes and it's just BAP!
Divinity showing up better late than never.
That's more than just...
Sanctity. That's a great
That's
card.
a
right
great card.
there. Alright, gain 9 block. If last card was a skill, draw 2. Absolutely has a place in here.
Luffy, there's actually a chance that we might be able to at least show the heart.
I know. I'm gonna try to kick it into high gear right now and speed up things a little bit. We're gonna. There's really no need to even. there's nothing worth it.
Pre-upgrade the Cloak and Dagger, because why not?
I mean,
I don't
right?
know.
I mean, there's really nothing worth it with the bottled apotheosis. Like, it just doesn't matter. All right, let's see if we can turn the jets on a little bit in order to get things ready for Chrono Trigger Jets of Time, which is coming up next, everybody.
I see what you did there.
See what I did there?
That was pretty good.
That was all right. Not being able to become weak is real nice.
Escape plans saved us.
It did. I'm going to use one of these just as some forward thinking for next turn.
I was about to say the forward thinking for next turn, because the thing about the Maw here is that he can just outright blast your face and you're not ready for it.
Yeah, this is very much a damage race. He deals a lot of damage very, very quickly, scales very highly. Hate, I think you're right. It might have been best to upgrade that Feel No Pain. So that's okay. Something for us to consider and think about if we come to another rest site. Sure, that's free.
Okay, Tools isn't bad.
Yeah, we're going to hang on to this Sands of Time because we want to deal the damage in a couple turns coming out with the...
Stay weak forever.
Yep, that's helpful. We got to start doing damage, though, really fast. Okay, we're going to get a free turn here.
And actually, this works out really well.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's get rid of that. So...
And there's no real reason to play the Apparition this turn.
Nope. Should be okay next turn.
I mean, we're going to have 78 going out for free via Sands of Time.
Mm-hmm.
Exhume, talk to the hand.
Yeah.
For 21.
Just full block.
Casually full block, you know, think nothing of it. Oh my god, what is this turn?
Pretty good.
I think this is gonna be really close to lethal. No, it is lethal. Oh no, it's not.
We're just a little bit of damage short.
If we had thrown the explosive pot,
Mm-hmm.
it'd have been lethal.
We're gonna hang on to that just in case for a pinch.
The best thing we can do now is just in turn,
Mm-hmm.
and the Maw is dead.
Yep.
It's
All right,
so dumb.
pot. Power pot. We'll take that.
Phantasmal Killer along. Oh my, dude.
It's interesting. We don't need it though, do we? We do. I've been talking about how we need a little bit of damage scaling.
Here's what I'm thinking. Because if we can Phantasmal Killer on top of a Divinity turn, that's 6x damage.
Let's show it off. Let's show it off.
This has the opportunity. Oh, hi Repto. I hate you.
This is not a good fight for us here. So let's see how this does. All right, that's a okay turn 1 draw. Okay.
Tools isn't bad.
It's okay.
That worked out.
Yeah, it did okay.
I mean, the downside is taking the 1 and getting the wound into the discard, but...
Right. Whew, that could have been spooky. Okay, again, very much a damage race here against Repto. I want to get down this devotion.
Reptomancer does a lot of damage in very little time. Speaking of that devotion.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're good here.
You want to exhume the...
I do.
Because now you can just straight up focus Repto.
Mm-hmm. Calipers, where are you?
Calipers, we would love you right now.
Right?
Watch. Repto's going to drop Calipers.
That would be something, wouldn't it?
The problem with nice. The problem with Repto is, I mean, she's just gonna constantly summon these, and it just leads into constant damage output from the daggers that get summoned, and on top of that, their first attack will always put a wound within your deck.
Mm-hmm. Alright, she's not summoning here. That's really good this turn.
Not to mention, next turn.
Yep, we're just going to focus all the damage on her right now because we have lethal next turn.
Yep.
All right, we got through that fight again. Look, again, taking an elite here with no damage taken in this act is very, very powerful. We took 2 damage on floor 1 to the triple Darklings fight, so that just really goes to show you the power that this prismatic shard can really give to you, along with these apparitions. That's cute. That's adorable.
That's adorable.
That's really good, though.
The shuriken is really good. That's the scaling we were wanting. I would get rid. I'd get rid of the artifact for the.
See, like I want to keep this because I want to pop these 2 in the heart fight. I want to do artifact speed pop for the heart fight to get that 5x.
That's fair.
Now we have some scaling. That's really good. All right, let's see if we can really pick up the pace. I think we got about 15 minutes left. Again, what is this? Relics that do nothing. Sure. Okay. Thanks, game. Tesseract. All right, we're only going to take 1 card here because of our HP being so low. And I will happily take a Master of Strategy.
Master of Strategy is amazing.
All right. Okay. This could be a case for dropping the artifact pot as well, but I don't think we're going to need it.
I don't think so either. I think we'll be okay without it.
Mm-hmm. That's nice. Well-laid plans.
Well-laid plans is amazing.
Mm-hmm. And being able to add to our strength now is really good. We're going to hang on to that Apo.
And you're just going to notice the damage output is just going to keep going up and up and up and not stop.
Play another one of these.
Nice. That way you can retain Sands of Time still.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Divinity, please. Phantasmal Killer, please.
Barracks, you've not played Chrono Trigger?
No, sorry. I'm a CRPG kind of RPG player.
Okay, that's fair. Not that I'm going to make fun of you for not having played Chrono Trigger, because I do know a few people that haven't, so...
Like, it's on my list. It's got really good music. It looks sick. I've heard really good things. It's just, I don't have the time for that.
It's one of my favorite games as a kid was Chrono Trigger.
It's really, really good.
I remember during COVID, I was doing some Zoom meetings, and one of the people I was running them with was just playing Chrono Trigger the whole time.
Man, I really hope we can get Phantasmo to work out.
Right?
Because I'd love for that synergy to be shown off. But yeah, hate also poses a good question. Any reason why you're just holding on to the fruit juice for right now?
Yeah, in case we get a toy ornithopter or something that'll add some value to this relic. Hologram, thank you. I
Ooh.
want to hang on to it just a little bit longer.
Did you say hologram?
I did.
Make me happier, why don't you?
Right?
Caltrops, wave, shiv.
Right?
Be weak forever.
Uh-huh. My only regret, again, is not having something to retain cards. Like, where's my Runic Pyramid game? Where's my Well-Laid Plans game?
Hiding somewhere within the Prismatic Shard.
So it would seem.
It's time to master a strategy. You strategic master.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let that go to your head.
Nope, not one bit. Again, I'm going to try to play a little bit faster to at least see if we can get through this act here. I don't want to hold us up very long. I appreciate everybody hanging with me in what was a kind of rough beginning to this.
I mean, you had the same problem I had with my Isaac run. The start of it was really, really rough. And then the end of it was really, really good.
Alright. Already getting some strength here from Shuriken. 3 strength here. We can finish this game pretty simply if we could just get there.
And we absolutely can get there.
Mm-hmm.
Sands of Time kills.
Mm-hmm.
Phenomenal turn there.
Thank you. Okay. Smoke bomb does nothing for us. A deflect is kind of nice. I don't think we need it though.
Nah.
All right, Burning Elite says, all right, this is probably one of our worst matchups here in Giant Head. We got to really try to do damage very quickly here. All right, that's good. Devotion down turn 1 is real good. Just feel no pain. Let's do this. Just stay weak, stay weak, stay weak.
Defend apparition.
We don't
Or no,
even-
defend and keep a hold of the apparition.
Yeah, we don't even need it right now. I wish I could hang on to the apparition. Again,
You know what I mean by hanging on to it.
I do. Ginger coming in clutch again.
I mean, 2 turns already almost 100 damage dealt to the giant head, but at the same time already scaled up to 2 strength. This is looking really good.
We're getting there. We got to go faster. Wish I had my talk to the hand down already. Just one blade dance. We need one blade dance, and then this run really is going to start popping off. Hey, Sonic.
Phantasmal time?
Yeah. What were we talking about before?
Oh, God. Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Okay. So, yeah, if you thought the giant head's taken a lot of damage so far, yeah, this turn's about to be stupid, because that Sands of Time should be what, like 100 and some odd damage?
216. There we go. That's a good draw.
That's kill. That's lethal.
Yep. Who needs Sands of Time?
We actually got it.
Mango. We get some max health there. Pretty really good. Wallop's interesting. Take our Emerald Key. War Paint. We get the Master Strategy upgraded. That's fantastic. And do we want any of these cards? No, and maybe. But I don't think we need it.
Nah, I don't think we need Wallop.
All right, let's keep going. We're getting there. We're getting close. Got to go faster.
I mean, we're already going pretty fast as it stands, and this is, we actually hit a point, especially getting that mango when we did, that we can just start steamrolling.
Yeah, that mango is pretty clutch right there. 14 max HP is really nice with apparitions in your deck.
And I mean, we're already close to the point that we're up to where the max HP started. And that's the exploder down. That is probably the scariest part of that encounter as a whole.
Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, speed and power strat, Slay the Spire style, which is very much not the way it's supposed to work.
I know we are technically past time. I ultimately I think it's going to be up to Dark Moon.
Yeah, we can cut whenever you're ready, Darkman. I got. This is the
longer.
last fight before we have the Act 3 boss. If you want to stick for a minute, awesome. If not, I can just finish off stream and, wish that I took Silent to start instead of Ironclad, because this worked out a lot better this time around.
We got 10 minutes. I think we can make it work.
All right, so we're gonna just upgrade. We're just gonna take the 2 max health. It's fine. All right, let's kick up into high gear. Let's see if we can take out this woke bloke.
Oh, 6:45? Oh yeah, that's right, because I finished like 13 minutes ahead.
Thank you, Sonny.
You're welcome. I forgot about that.
All right, and Venom's pretty good. We're gonna hang on to that. So any power we play against this guy is gonna make the turns that much spookier. So we're gonna try to avoid playing powers. This deck doesn't have a whole lot of them, but there is a couple we're gonna get down. Specifically, the we're gonna get down that Devotion.
Yeah, that's a good turn.
I don't think I needed to play that Apparition, actually. That's okay, though.
You didn't need to.
It's okay.
There are still 4 more.
All right, 6x4 is pretty good. That's not bad. All right, so let's talk to the hand, Devotion, Cloak and Dagger.
Now drop an Apparition may not be a bad idea.
Yep. I'm a ghost.
He's the Phantom. should know better than to give me the opportunity to do that.
I should. That's on me. I'm gonna take a little bit. I'm gonna take a little bit of a hit here in order just to kill that guy.
Okay.
3 apparitions in the draw pile. Okay. Awaken 1 is tough. She scales quite rapidly and can do a lot of damage to us. This has to get in play also, as much as I'd hate to admit it.
Defender, survivor, yeah.
That's cool. That's a full block. We'll take that.
Yep.
Let that apparition go. We want to hang on to those for phase 2 when the Awaken 1 starts hitting really hard.
I mean, granted, she can already start hitting hard now, but at the same time, we already have full block.
Yep. So we're doing lots of damage here. Shuriken putting in work.
I mean, already gotten 4 stacks on strength buff.
Yep.
And now we have the pop. And phase 2.
Yep.
I would hold.
We're going to do this, and we're going to bring this back for next turn. Okay.
Next turn in air quotes, of course.
Yes. Next turn that I can play it.
Nice. Nice.
Stay weak forever.
Nice. That was beautiful.
That was pretty good. The synergy with Feel No Pain and Shiv's chef's kiss.
It's so good.
All right, we're gonna hit 1 apparition, 2 apparitions, and we're just gonna hang on here because we got Divinity coming this turn. If we can draw the hologram, we might have lethal. This is happening.
Not even might. We have lethal.
Mm-hmm. GG.
Boom. So that is
Strong.
Act 3 done. That was gorgeous.
Strong. All right, I'm going to keep turning on the jets a little bit more and just see how far I can get, but I'm ready for you guys to cut away whenever you have to. Moving on, we're going to spend barely any time in the shop, Act 3. We have 41 gold. We'll take a look at the potions. Maybe we get lucky, but I'm quite happy taking these 3 potions to the final act, for sure.
And, I mean, we've got 7 minutes.
Mm-hmm. We do.
That
And
is, however, 7 minutes to donate $40 for a Chrono Trigger Jets of Time incentive.
Get it out
Barracks, you read my mind.
All right, I'm just taking the 2 max health again. All right, so... Oh, Sawney, look, we're so close. 930 gold given up from Ectoplasm.
Oh, there's the bottle. Oh, no!
That's okay. We'll take this, though, and... No, it's acro. We'll happily take an acrobatics. Exacties, by the way. Exacties for that acrobatics.
Dude,
That was
that's
meant
beautiful.
to be. Exacties.
That was definitely meant to be.
Okay, so Shield and Spear. These guys are
But
really, really, really rude. So let's get down a little bit of strength here. Let's hopefully get a decent turn here. Not great. That's helpful. Okay, that's helpful. We have nothing in the draw pile, really. Cute. Yeah, I know, J-Lo. Wish I had that Gamba, man. That would have been really nice. It's okay, though. We'll take what we got here.
this is a good apparition turn.
It sure is. What else can we draw? Cool. Okay. Let's start putting in some damage here. Alright. So we're gonna need to hang on here and do a little bit of damage. We gotta raise this strength. Shield's gonna lower our strength every couple turns on a debuff. But with the that's not great. Hang on. Let me think for a second here.
You might have to speed pot Wave of the Hand Survivor.
Just wondering if there's a way that I could that's bad right there. Come on. All that draw sitting in that draw pile.
I think we're dead here.
We're not dead. All right, we're gonna have to do this. We'll just do this then. Okay. We're not dead. We're not dead, but we're close.
No, we're not. We're close.
All right. That's a really bad turn. And it happens. These guys, there's a reason why they're right before the heart.
There's a reason why they are the penultimate.
Mm-hmm. All right. It is what it is. So intangible next turn, we're still a ghost.
Field of Pain is nice.
Okay.
Okay, there's stuff that can be done here.
Okay. All right, we're getting there. If we just drew one apparition turn 3 right there, we would have been fine. We'd still have full HP, but it's okay.
I mean, theoretically speaking, we're still fine.
Okay, still okay.
Because here in 2 turns, we pop into Divinity.
Mm-hmm. Still have another apparition in the draw pile. And they're not attacking this turn. Beautiful. Okay. So let's do this.
We can do the combo of PK.
Sure can.
This actually might kill them both.
30 turns of week, 32 turns of week, 34 turns a week, 36 turns a week.
32 and 38, yeah.
All right, pretty good. All right, so now we are divine this turn. Are we drawing enough damage? Questionable.
Yes, because we also have Phantasmal. Oh, no. No. Kill the shield.
Yeah, we kill the shield. Pop the other apparition. Pop the defend. Take our lumps right there, and then hopefully kill next turn. And we kill this turn.
Yep.
All right. Well, we got through. We can take one quick turn against Heart and see how it works out, but yeah, it was pretty good. I do not want any of these. Whetstone, sure, stands the time, thanks. All right, so we'll see how these first 2 turns go, but we're going to cut over to Chrono Trigger Jets of Time pretty soon. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me. Thank you especially to Sawney Wrath for joining me for comms, and for everybody who stuck by and checked this out. This has been Slay the Spire, one of my favorite games that I'm happy to show off for everybody here.
This is an amazing game.
Mm-hmm.
It's been very fun to watch. There is information in the chat with the !STS command. Thank you for the amazing run. This is really fun to watch. Great commentary. Just very, very good. Very enjoyable.
Thank you.
So I guess you can keep playing, but you'll get cut off at some point without warning.
That's fine. I'll let you know if I make it through or not.
I mean,
this next turn is going to really decide it.
If Dark Moon just wants to yell at us when it's time, by all means.
I mean, it is time, technically.
If it's time, let's get going then.
Alright.
GG's.
Yeah, GG's, guys. I mean, I hate to pull away when you're... What is this, the final boss?
It is.
This is the final boss,
Fine, do the final boss.
Okay.
Thought you guys had a little longer, but okay.
It's possible.
How much money to keep it on STS? Ailmark, $30.
Yeah.
For the
40.
Chrono Trigger incentive right now.
Yeah.
$40 for the Chrono Trigger incentive. $40.
Donate 40. We'll stay through the boss fight.
which is actually going fairly well, all things considered.
Considered, yeah, it's not going too terrible right now.
Keeping an eye on the donations.
Give me more cards. That works. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's do some damage.
Okay, one mechanic that I need to mention before we really go much farther in the heart, even though we're about halfway done with it.
We're getting there. We are getting there, and we still got one apparition. So we can do this if we draw the red cards.
You may notice that the heart has a specific number underneath it that keeps dropping as it takes damage. It is capped at 300 damage that it can take per turn.
Wow, we might do this, Sony.
Oh my god. You're telling me there's a chance?
There's a chance we do this. We're divine in 2 turns. There's a chance.
There is a very real chance right now that this heart dies.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hologram back Phantasmal? Nope, it's...
No.
Never mind, it's exhausted. Yeah, there's a very real chance that we get this.
It's close. We're going to have to survive one more turn.
It's the big hit.
That's what we like to see.
And surprise, surprise, $40 from Ale for the Spire.
Thank you, Ale.
Thank you, Ale.
And that will finish off the hitless co-op double boss.
Sands it. Alright. Depending upon what is drawn next turn, there is a very, very real chance that this does win.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to have to get lucky in the draw pile.
Wave first or defend, yeah. Hologram
Dang.
back your shivs. Hologram back your shivs.
Dang, I don't think we got the, I don't think we can get there. We're gonna fall just short. Ah, so close.
Dang.
So close, everybody. So close, everybody. What can I say? Sit down!
Well, okay then.
Oh, the math that I did in my head to be able to give that off right there. Wow.
Well, GG's then.
1 HP, everybody. Thank you for sticking around.
Health is a resource.
Yep, health is a resource. Let's go.
Okay, we're gonna go in just a second. Any final thoughts?
No, thank you for sticking
No.
around. Good luck, Chrono Trigger Jets of Time. That was pretty fun, man.
Okay, we're gonna
Good
take
luck to Jets runners, yeah.
We're
Good luck,
gonna
guys.
take a quick cutaway while we get the Jets of Time run set up and rolling, and then we will be back with a little bit of charity work and then Jets of Time. So everyone just stay tuned.